In the morning, we played out HS Prannoy, and the interview is viral. We've got a lot of feedback on what Prannoy said. It was heartbreaking to hear him say that there are days when he doesn't want to go out and train or play or even go to the gym because he knows his body will not be up for it. Imagine for a high-performance sports person having to say this, how difficult it is for Prannoy to deal with this.
It is tough mentally, as you pointed out, because there are days which I know that I just cannot play really well, and I know it before in hand itself, before I go into the court. So to accept that and probably accept those defeats are tough some days. I think probably All England was a little tough in that manner, and probably took a lot of time post All England for me to come back and be in good frame of mind to come and train. So as you said, it is tough mentally because there are more of bad days than good days for me from a breathing point of view, and to the fact saying that there are days where I don't feel like training also, and I don't go to gym or I don't go to any kind of session because you feel that what's the point if you're not able to control this, and then what's the point of the whole training? So there are days like that, but I think the only hope is obviously to continue the lifestyle change, which I think my nutritionists have been advising me to do, obviously, in the fact saying that to avoid a lot of food which I am not kind of which is not helping me to be honest. So, but we are still in a process of finding out which foods are kind of helping you and trying to stick to that particular kind of food every single day until this kind of settles down. So, I think it's a tough process, to be honest. Mentally, there are days which you don't feel like going to training, and that's been often in the last 2-3 months, and that kind of kills you at times. But I hope that things get settled a little bit more sooner. Focus on what I need to do in the practice.
But he's still focused. He's still optimistic. He's absolutely ready to give it his all for the Paris Olympic Games. A few days back, we spoke to Pulala Gopichand on Prannoy on the recurrence of the gastroesophageal reflux syndrome, and what Gopi said was also giving us hope. Here's Pulala Gopichand on his favorite student, HS Prannoy, because this pairing will have to deliver for India in Paris. So HS Prannoy in the morning, and now Guru Gopi on Prannoy for you here in the afternoon. Take a listen.
I think we've unfortunately had issues with his health many times in the past. He's been a real gem of a fighter. I haven't seen somebody who's really gone on court with so much of pain and doubt and still deliver. Delivered at World Championships, delivered at Thomas Cup, delivered at Asian Games. And I think it'll be too much for me to ask him to deliver once again. But I do know that even if he has an outside chance on that day, if somebody can take it, it can be Prannoy. And on his day, he's capable of beating anybody. And I'm not talking about his day as a fluke chance or something. Just without injuries, if he goes there, I think he definitely has a shot.